DeAndre White is on trial for the murder of Douglas Kantor and 14 counts of aggravated assault for his suspected part in the 2021 mass shooting on 6th Street.
Now is the defendant plea. Thank you, sir. You may be seated.
The Kantor family has not missed a day of this trial.
We're not the same. Nothing will ever be the same. Nothing makes you happy.
They hope to get justice for their loved one who was visiting Austin that day in 2021 to celebrate his graduation.
I miss him. I miss him a lot.
The state has called multiple witnesses to the stand, trying to prove to the jury White killed Kantor intentionally.
The person that drew that gun was DeAndre White. He pulled a firearm out and he shot 8 times into the crowd. It was almost instantaneous that he was pulling that trigger and those bullets were spraying out into the crowd on 6th Street.
On June 12, 2021, testimony revealed White traveled from Killeen with his friends to hang out on 6th Street when another group of kids from Killeen approached them. Both White and his friend Jeremiah Tabb had guns on them. Tyshawn DeGreat also had a gun. He was in the other group.
They had an encounter with people they knew to be a member of a gang. If they had a second encounter with those people, one of them pulled a weapon out of his waistband, and Mr. White felt that he had no choice but to defend himself and his friend.
Witness testimony has been a mix of law enforcement officials, White's friends, and members of the other Killeen group. Text messages presented showed White discussed changing his appearance with his friends after the shooting. His friend also tried to sell the gun used on Instagram. So far, none of the witnesses who took the stand said they saw White pull the trigger, but his friends did tell the jury there was a mutual understanding that he was involved. One friend even said she felt protected by White because if he did not shoot, DeGreat would have shot them. This came after DeGreat told the jury he had a gun on him but had no intention of using it. Doug O'Connell, a lawyer representing the Kantor family, told Fox 7 Austin it will be up to the jury to decipher which testimony to rely on when making their final decision on White.
One of the things the judge will say, and they all say this to the jury, is you are the people who determine the credibility of the witnesses. And what that means is the jury is free to disregard everything a witness says if they don't believe that person is speaking the truth. And that could be very important in this case.
The trial will pick up on Tuesday morning. The judge plans to have the jury deliberate this case either Wednesday or Thursday morning. Amanda Ruiz, Fox 7 Austin News.